I'm Rob Clementi from Television Education Network, and we're holding our annual Agribusiness Law Conference in a couple of weeks. And Daniel Moulis from Moulis Legal is with me today to provide a sneak peek into his presentation on surviving international trade wars. Daniel, can you explain the benefits of dispute resolution processes at the WTO, which are often, I know, underestimated, and tell us what the current state of play is?
Thanks, Rob. Before I get underway, congratulations on getting the Agribusiness conference back on this year. It's really a great event, and I'm looking forward to it greatly. And yes, I'm covering quite a few topics of current interest, and look, dispute settlement is a very important topic. I say that despite the fact that many people might sort of glaze over and say, look, another WTO issue, nothing's happening there, why should we be concerned? Well, we should be very concerned, and agribusiness itself should be very concerned. Dispute settlement and successful dispute settlement for Australian agribusiness makes a huge difference on a very broad front. It can open up markets, it can stop trade protection by other countries. And I go back a long way. I remember cases like Korea beef, where successful dispute settlement proceedings by the Australian government opened up that entire market. So there's a crisis in the WTO at the moment. Many countries are trying to resolve that crisis. It involves what's called appeals into the void. There's no appellate body. The US stymied the processes of appointing new appellate body members. Some of the members have broken away and set up a interim arbitration system, which I'll explain during my presentation. And that's important for cases like barley and wine. These are big cases for Australian agribusiness. The barley matter is already in the dispute settlement system and in the interim arbitration system, but there'll not be a finding in that case until the end of 2022. In wine, the actual WTO panel was only composed 6 weeks ago, so that's got a long way to go. But, you know, I think these issues for Australia are very important. You've got a case of sugar, where we were successful in our case against India. Well, India has stymied that process by appealing into the void. So I think it'll be of great interest to the people who attend the Agribusiness conference to know how these new procedures for resolving disputes are travelling, and to get a good idea on what's likely to open up in the future for them, whether they need to stick with existing markets they're having difficulties with, or whether they should open up and look for different markets. So I think it'll be a very practical presentation, and I'm looking forward to it.
Daniel, thank you very much indeed. If you want to know more about this particular conference, visit our website and you can download a brochure and you can register. It's on in Melbourne on the 23rd and 24th of May. Thank you for listening.